Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the Power Rangers SPD Delta Squad Megazord as part of my retro review series. In case anybody might be wondering if you've been following my channel for a while, this is a redo review, meaning that I've done a review of this before, but I've done quite a few updates on reviews of older things with my better setup and stuff, and who knows how my opinions have changed. But yeah, there are some I'm redoing, some I'm not. I don't know, I'm a pretty random person, but I decided to redo this one because why not? We got better lighting now. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll jump right in, I guess. So you have the Core 5 Zords here. I don't think I'm missing anything with it. I always mention in these reviews I may or may not be missing things because you lose things in the shuffle, but I don't think I am. There's a small chance, but you never know. So let's just start. So you got the Core 5 Delta Runners here. So we got Red Rangers here, which is like a little patrol car here. And these all look pretty solid, and I believe that this is indeed the same as the Japanese mold. This is back when we shared a mold with it. There are probably some slight little differences in paint here and there, but for the most part they're pretty much the same. He pretty much just rolls, and he does make sounds. He's the only one with electronics in him. The on-off switch is down here, so it'll make that little noise, which is pretty similar to a morpher, and then just press the button here. And it'll make cop noises, and that's the only noise it has. You can't stop it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's him. Overall, they're all pretty solid looking Zords, I have to say. The paint looks good, it's got a nice gloss to it. They're just overall pretty solid Zords. You got Yellow Rangers here. Yellow and pinks are the smallest ones. They're going to be the arms. But hers also rolls. This little piece up top here can come out because it's going to be part of the sword. So that's a thing. Delta Runner 5, which is Pink Rangers, which is based on an ambulance. Also rolls. I forgot to show off the rolling action, guys. Oh, I forgot it does that. I hate that. So it'll make a standby noise if you don't turn it off, which is annoying. And this does lift up, and usually it would have, like on the show, like a little stop sign or something to like direct people when they're trying to save them and stuff. Not sure if the Japanese version has that or not. Here's Blue Rangers, which is a flying one, obviously. Something neat about this one is that right here, because I'm probably going to forget to show this when it's in Megazord mode, but you can take this piece off and it becomes like a handcuff weapon. So you can take those pieces off there and use it for that, which is kind of a definitely unique thing for S.P.D. given the whole cop theme and stuff. What you gonna do when they come for you? I don't know. And then you also have this little piece down here, which it just lowers down, and it doesn't do anything except lower down, but it's like a little hook for picking up things. Which is just kind of a neat little bonus. It's really nothing special or wildly exciting, but still neat to have it. And he does roll here on his little wheels that he has. And I do appreciate that, like on this one and on greens, which I'll get to in a second, that even though they don't have light up features right now, I mean, it will function with like when it's together, but I appreciate that they all have, you know, the clear actual ambulance lights, even these ones here, which is neat. And they didn't just leave that out or decide to change it. Now here's Greens, which is like a little trailer. You do get a little bit of movement here, and obviously he can roll, which is the most important feature in all of these. But Green's main important difference feature is you press here, and you pop out this little compartment, and you have its weapons in here. You have the little blaster, and then you have the piece of the sword, the blade of it, and then that one has the handle of it, so you kind of put it together, which is just kind of neat. And you can also, there's like a little place to place this in here and do it like on the show when it's, whoops, when not breaking off the storage. You can place it in there and have it be like a little blaster like in the show. He's done that a couple times. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that part out. I'll get the sword later, I guess, because we're gonna need that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's go ahead and get this guy transformed. It's pretty easy transformation. For Greens, you literally just fold it up here and you already got a leg going on. Blue is going to be the other leg, which is also very simple. Just fold these little flaps down, fold this wheel down, make sure that's folded down, fold his wings in, and then pull this up, and you've got its other foot. Alright. Now for Reds, it's also really simple. Just push these down here and it'll fold around to the little leg joints. And then you're going to pull this back and it'll reveal the head. And just kind of make sure the head comes out of there. It's not permanently stuck. There you go. And then you just kind of finagle it until you snap back here. I apologize if you can see dust. There's a good chance. And now these slide right into the legs. I believe I have these on the right side. If I don't, that sounds like classic me. So let's get those in. Alright. Now for the arms, super simple, especially Pink's is very simple. You're just gonna pull, oops, that was the wrong side. It's very simple, you're just an idiot like me. You just pull out the little fist and put that there. And for Yellow's, I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. You can put it back in afterwards if you want, but take its fist out and you can put it back in there for storage. It's not permanently stuck like that afterwards, but we're gonna be using it for the sword. So put that there. And then I'll put the gun here. You got the gun right here. And then we'll pop out this, get the little sword out. It's very simple. You just get this piece out, folds out, put it in there. Boom, you have a sword. And there you have the Delta Squad Megazord. You can, where is it? Turn it on here. And when you press it, it will make those noises. And it actually continues the lights throughout there, which is actually just really neat. Like I said, I'm glad they didn't decide to like make those solid and get rid of that feature. I think it's neat that it does that. It's kind of cool. I dig it on the lights perspective of it. Let's get rid of that so it doesn't do that. It doesn't really have much articulation. The head really can't move. You can move his arms back and forth, or you can move his legs a little bit, but Megazords like this aren't really known for posing. Proportion-wise, he's pretty damn solid. I think they did a good job on him. His helmet sculpt here I think looks really nice. You have the nice clear compound like headlight effect here, which is really nice. He doesn't really feel disproportionate. I mean, all Megazords are a little bricky, but overall I think it's a pretty good looking Megazord, and it holds up really well. It looks really good on the shelf. I really do like the SPD Zords. I think they're pretty unique. I mean, they're, you know, vehicle like rescue-based or police-based vehicles, but they have a very unique, almost cartoon-esque style to them, which makes them pretty cool. And the individual Zords on their own aren't my absolute favorite, but I do appreciate like the character they have to them. And I really do dig the combined mode. I think it's pretty cool, and I think that the toy holds up real well, and I appreciate stuff like the light-up features. So I can definitely recommend it if you're an SPD or Deca Ranger fan and you're looking to get a Megazord for it. But anyway, until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangersrambles.com, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Dawson Ryder, signing out.